Alright guys, welcome back. This is Vape. I'm back with the next part of League of Legends. This is going to be a 2500 rated game. It's actually going to be mostly Diamond 1 players, except for one who I can't really tell. Another one who's actually not in Diamond 1, he's in Diamond 2. So let's jump straight into it. We have a bit of an engagement here. Actually, Malzahar did drop a little bit low here before the game could start. I mean, that's the earliest I could join. And it does look like Jarvan could get in a lot of trouble here. Eva's probably going to get away from the under the tower there. That looked pretty good until Sejuani came in, and then Jarvan got a bit too far up ahead and ended up dropping a bit low as well. So he is probably going to end up doing one or two more camps, probably this, and then he's going to see that the raids are gone, and he's going to... Oh wait, what? They're gone already. So he is going to back off right now, get his first item probably, which is going to be the Madra's Blood Razor as usual. So let's quickly go through the teams while there isn't really anything going on. Hopefully I don't miss first blood, because obviously that would absolutely suck and we'll have to go back and see it. Now, Rumble up top is 2480 with Diamond 1 against Lee Sin, who's 2500 equal with Diamond 1 also. Now these scores are obviously all going to be at the time of casting this, so don't, you know, freak out if it's a little bit wrong. Oh, we might have first blood. It does look like Lee Sin pick up first blood onto Rumble there with that ignite. Oh, look at that shit. Sejuani actually coming in here. I'm not quite sure she's going to be able to take him out. It does look like she's doing enough damage to possibly take him out. Lee Sin is going to pick up a double kill with with his ult coming up right on time. That was absolutely amazing play from Lee Sin. Oh, look at that. Oh, actually Jarvan's on the same team. I was like, what? Double gank? No, not a hope in hell. But okay, first blood called by Lee Sin. Then he gets up a second kill straight away from Rumble. Sejuani. I can just imagine the amount of rage that's going on from them right now. Lee Sin, of course. Oh, look at that. Hex Drinker first as well. Gonna be so good against Rumble now. Magic resist, a shield, and attack damage. Hello, Lee Sin. Ownage. Now, let's go down to bottom quickly. We're going to have Caitlyn versus AD Cannon. Something we don't see as often as I'd like to see it, because AD Cannon actually has a quite interesting mechanic with his W, I believe. Let's quickly have a look at that. Now, Electrical Surge. No, that's... Yeah, that... No, it's not. Hold on. Yeah, that is it. Surges... Every 5 attacks, Cannon deals magic damage equal to 60% of his attack damage and adds... the other effect. Oh, look at that, actually picking up that kill. That was quite interesting. As you can see there, Cannon, very, very good. It's just people don't really know how to play him. But obviously, as you can see in the high ranked games, Cannon doing quite well actually. That's really impressive right there. Cannon picking up a double kill, and it looks like we have a fair trade for two kills at the bottom versus 2 kills at the top. Now, the only thing is, a fed AD carry is probably a bit more dangerous than a fed top, even though it's Lee Sin. So Lee Sin might kind of, you know, make it a bit more equal. So okay, let's get back to talking about the teams, because we do have quite a bit of action going on here. And I did kind of miss the first kill here, but you know, you were actually watching it while I was blabbering on here. Now, Cannon I couldn't look up because he has a weird accent over his A, and I don't have that on my keyboard. Are we gonna really get another kill? Oh my god, that Lee Sin. That Lee Sin, he's gonna get another kill here. It's gonna be 3-0, or wait, no, he's gonna back off. It does look like he's gonna have minions, as well as Rumble actually getting quite a nice engage on them. Oh, Lee Sin's gonna definitely pick up this anyways. Come on, Lee Sin, you can do it. Ah, just about. That if that skill, or if he had enough energy for that just a second earlier, he would have ended up getting a free kill right there. That would have been 3-0 for Lee Sin, and that would mean Rumble would be in massive trouble. Now, Cannon I couldn't look up, as I said. Funny accent, I hate when people do that, but you know, if you want to get something like Saiyan, I know that's not exactly how it's spelled, but he did get the funny name there. So I couldn't look him up, but Caitlyn on the other hand, 2502, probably the first player I've casted over 2500. Look at that, actually Cannon ending up kind of preventing that gank there, Jarvan ulting, and he does kind of get himself caught as well under the tower, a little bit late to take that wall down, so he did take a little bit of unnecessary damage. That's twice now he actually ended up taking unnecessary damage when he could have probably backed off a little bit earlier and saved himself the hassle of actually having to go back after just 1 camp, or perhaps even 2 with the rates. Now, as I said, 2502 for Caitlyn, so she's actually, believe it or not, the second highest player on this game right now. She's not the highest. She's also obviously also in Diamond 1. Now, Tresh is 2482 and Nami's 2493. So as you can see, pretty much a 2500 rated game. Pretty much everyone here is 2500 or almost there. So obviously one team is going to end up dropping below that after this game. Now let's go to junglers. Let's look at junglers. Now we have Sejuani 2480 Diamond 1 and Jarvan 2466 Diamond 2. I don't know if that's anything to do with how he's playing, because I can't really judge. Diamond 2 and 2466 is a way higher than I've ever gotten, and I don't know, it just seems he has messed up twice. Maybe he's actually just queuing with a friend or something, and he's not quite able to play at this level, even though it is very similar. 2466 and 2500 is not that far off, except for the fact that he is a league down, so I don't really know what the story is there. But he did kind of mess up twice now already. I mean, obviously the first one wasn't his fault. He didn't see Sejuani coming in, but he could have expected her. Whereas that dive there, he ended up actually capturing himself inside that tower. Now let's go to the middle. The middle is where it gets interesting. We have Malzahar, who is 2500 even, Diamond 1, against an Evelyn, who is Diamond 1, 2525. This guy is the highest ranked player I've ever casted, I believe. I don't know. I mean, I personally don't like Evelyn as a champion at all. But obviously this guy is making her work. I mean, I don't really know how it's going to be in the middle. I mean, let's quickly back down to the farm tab. He is keeping up with oh, look at that, Lee Sin. He is keeping up with Malzahar actually on the minion kills. He's just one behind, but that's obviously going to be caught up now. And, well, Malzahar's going to pull ahead seeing as Evelyn's coming down the bot. Now, look at that. Kennen might get taken out here finally. There we go. Double kill actually for Caitlyn. That's very nice. They are going to be quite even at the bottom now. Now, it does look like Malzahar might be trying to do a gank. I'm not sure. Or perhaps he might be going for the second blue right now. Oh, look at that. Actually, Sejuani. Look at Sejuani. She might get a double kill here. No, not a double kill. Forgot the tower that will not focus Lee Sin unless he actually did attack her at the exact same time. Oh, Malzahar failing that flash. Oh, that is going to cost him. So that means he is not going to get that free kill. Oh, look at that. Lee Sin almost dropping to that tower turret. Of course, he did pop on a shield there, so he did manage to get away. Just about. But they are aware of Evelyn's position, I believe. I'm not quite sure how they spotted her, but I mean, of course, she is stealthed. Maybe she didn't quite get stealthed in time to avoid being seen by this ward. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, never mind. She's going to stay away from them. Would have been a bit of a risky dive, of course. Rumble is one of those champions that you kind of have to be careful when you dive, because of course he could slow you down and slow you down quite heavily, which means that, you know, you could be just stuck under the tower, just taking hits from the tower as if you're some sort of, you know, whack-a-mole kind of thing, except for there's only one target and it doesn't move. Right, so let's quickly have a look at the bottom. Kennen to Caitlyn, they're both on 2-1, actually very even at the bottom, 86 to 94. Caitlyn slightly pulling ahead on minions, but that is of course because of her massive range. Let's quickly have a show of that again. 650 range, I thought it was 700, strange. But she does have one of the highest range for AD carries. I think the only one that has a better range is Tristana at a higher level, because of course her passive gives her more range. Now they are going to be pinging to back off here. Not a very smart idea. They have 4 here. They are aware of Evelyn's position. Of course, she is spotted by that ward, and I'm not quite sure actually if Sejuani saw her as well. But either ways, they have everything pretty well warded. Not going to be getting away anywhere here, or getting any kills here rather. Oh, Kennen jumping in. Not a very smart idea. He is going to end up doing a lot of damage. He does actually get blocked by Sejuani, and he does end up actually getting quite a lot of damage in there. But I'm not sure about that decision. I mean, he did jump in there. He took a lot of damage in the very start. It does look like Caitlyn might get in a bit of trouble, or Thresh might actually take the fall instead. Yeah, there was a lot of trading going on there. I still don't agree with Kennen's decision to actually dive in there like that. I think he was just a bit too sloppy, because I mean, he's jumping straight into Evelyn and Jarvan. They could have blown him up a lot faster if they didn't get blocked. Well, especially with the snipe coming in from Caitlyn. I better learn what that skill is called. Ace in the hole. So if that didn't get blocked, he would have died even earlier, and in that case they mightn't have even picked up a kill from the purple team at all. So I just disagree with that decision. But then again, this guy's the pro, let him play as he wants. We are at 5-6, very even. We only have an 800 gold difference right now, which is kind of interesting. I mean, 15 minutes and 800 gold difference, that's a very small difference. And I mean, all that is to do with really is the support assists. Sorry, no, not support assists, because it's only one difference. But the jungler, Sejuani has 2 kills now, that's kind of impressive. Then again, Lee Sin has 3 up top, so Lee Sin is a big menace for Rumble right now. Not a very good idea for Rumble to try to stay here. Look at that, Evelyn actually incoming here. We might get a kill. Look at this. Actually, it does look like Rumble's going to back off. Sejuani is going to come in here to help. And Lee Sin is going to get into a bit of trouble, of course. Look at that. Rumble is going to get that ult in there. And it does look like Lee Sin is just about to get away. Wow. Is he going to get away? 45 health. Come on. Jarvan, somebody. Come on, team kill. Let's go. That was so close. But that is, of course, Lee Sin's utility. He's always able to just escape the worst of situations where it looks like it's all over, but then all of a sudden he just goes wham, safeguard away, and then that's it. You can't catch him anymore. Of course, he can use his Sonic Resonating Strike. I don't remember what they're called. Oh my god, I'm bad at this. Sonic Wave Resonating Strike. Yeah, I was right actually. He can of course use that to get away by attacking enemy minions as well as enemy champions if you're, for example, jumping onto the support and you know she's not going to do much damage to you. So 5-6, still quite even. We didn't actually get a kill from last time, but the gold is getting even closer. There's still no towers. It does look like Jarvan is going to jump into Malzahar, is going to get him stuck in here. It does look like Malzahar definitely going to get taken down, but it does look like he might get a kill in return. Nope, Jarvan did not have an ignite on him there, or at least if he did use the ignite, he didn't actually end up, you know, doing enough damage with it. And there you go, Lee Sin actually going up to 4-0 right now. Let's look at that. Builds Water Cutlass, and Lee Sin is on a roll. Now it does look like Caitlyn is starting to play off a little bit up down the bottom. I'm not quite sure whether AD Cannon just doesn't work or whether it's just that he falls off towards the end like this, because I'm still gonna have to keep an eye out, because obviously I have started the cast only high rated games now. There's no more, you know, even though I'm pretty sure the casts I did in the past, they were all probably around this rating as well, even though I have seen some horrible plays that even somebody at my ELO, which is not even worth mentioning, would not fall for. But I'm not sure, but nowadays I'm going to be searching pretty much every single player, and of course, you know, that way I'm going to be able to not predict, but rather tell you what ranking the game is at. Now that Lee Sin Sonic Wave was very close. It does look like they're going to have a 1-for-1 trade here, and Malzahar is going to get jumped on. Lee Sin doesn't quite get that Sonic Wave in there, so it does look like Malzahar is about to get away. Not gonna want to get in a bit too greedy here, of course. Lee Sin might cause a bit of havoc still, even though he is a bit low on health. She does end up getting away there. Very mobile. I mean, you just see all that. Jumps in there, safeguards, runs up here, then resonating strikes all the way up here. I mean, that is ridiculous how much utility and movement speed Lee Sin has. So it does look like we're going to have a second turret for the blue team dropping. So that is 2 for 2 right now, bringing them back to even standing again. Now of course the purple team does have those 3 extra kills, so that does bring them up a little bit up in the lead with gold. So right now let's have a quick look. It is just a bit under 3,000 gold. Yeah, people are correcting me for saying 3 instead of 3. It's just pronunciations, guys, seriously. But under 3,000 gold, so, you know, very, very close in terms of gold still, considering it is 20 minutes into the game almost. But I do think that the blue team does have to try to get back in here a little bit. Wow, look at that, actually a free kill from Thresh. It does look like he's still going to drop to the Malefic Visions from Malzahar. Malzahar might want to back off now. He has absolutely no mana. I think it's caught there. It might still spell disaster. He has no mana, and all we have here is Sejuani and Nami, of course, to support, and of course Nami being a tank. Not Nami, Sejuani. There you go, Caitlyn picking up the kill. Not Malzahar dropping though, funny enough. It was actually Nami. But look at Cannon, he might end up getting a little bit greedy in here. Of course, he might pick up the kill as well, but it does look like he might just end up trading. Oh, no, he is going to get away with Lightning Rush. Lightning Rush is going to get him away, but he went a little bit too far to actually shuriken back in there. Caitlyn, look at Caitlyn, she is getting a little bit greedy now. She does, of course, get the kill though, but I do think... I take that back. That Evelyn just wrecked their head, really. I mean, Evelyn came in there and instead of doing a 1-for-1 trade, they ended up having a 2-for-0. Very good, Evelyn. I mean, that's probably why this guy is at such a high rating. He just comes in at the perfect timing to ruin the enemy's team's day. That's what you want to be doing all the time. Now, let's see what's going to happen here. Lee Sin is going to be under the tower here. Not anymore anyways, the tower is gone. Now Lee Sin's going to be 1 versus 1 against Rumble. He does end up actually pushing him away. It does look like Lee Sin might want to back off though. He does not have any more minions. Dropping very low, but it does look like Rumble backs off as well. He could have probably chased him, seeing as he had 2 buddies here to back him up just in case. But of course, Lee Sin could have probably ended up just Q onto him and killing him. But then again, there's Malzahar with his Nether Grasp. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, Nether Grasp. God, I'm good at this. But okay, 9 to 12. Our gold difference is under 3,000 gold. Not a very big difference still. The towers are almost even. We have 1 extra tower for the purple team, which was actually this top tower that just went down right now. But we'll see. I mean, this game is still in anybody's hands the way I see it. I mean, there isn't really that much that can be changed so far. I mean, what they could do is, I suppose, they could try to push the bottom, but it does look like Caitlyn actually has this lane quite pushed right now, especially considering she's still going in here for more. And actually, let's quickly have a look at the farm of the AD carries. We have 156 to 173 with 5 kills on Caitlyn and 3 kills on Kennen. So I'm assuming there's about a 2,000 gold difference there. No, actually only 1.2 I would say in total. Which, I mean, is still quite a big difference. I mean, let's quickly look at the items. Infinity Edge, she has her Bilgewater Cutlass ready, whereas Kennen went straight for the Blade of the Ruined King. So, you know, slightly different builds there, but I do think that Caitlyn probably does a bit more damage right now, just purely because of that Infinity Edge. Now, Kennen's build is probably going to be a little bit better for the late game, just purely because he does have that percentage damage. Wow, look at Caitlyn just getting blown up by 3 people right there. That was insane, doing so much damage. I do believe that Malzahar pretty much owns that kill. He just absolutely ate her alive. Now it's going to be a 4 versus 5 situation here. Not a very good idea, I would say, but it does look like they pick off 2 people and then a second person actually getting killed in return. Now, who's that Jarvan just there with 1% just sitting there hitting away people? It's like, ah, you can't touch me. But then he ends up getting killed, of course. And Lee Sin is not going to get away with this one. He probably should have ended up getting away there, actually. He did have his safeguard up. But I think that the way the game calculated that wasn't quite working for him. Because it wasn't, he didn't get shielded on time. Maybe the shield actually lands when he lands on the target. But I don't agree with that engage. I mean, they got 2 for 2, but then again, they have 5 people that got either a kill or assist here, and they had only 4. Their AD carry had no benefit out of that at all. Whereas let's look at... Oh, never mind. Actually, Kennen got killed at the very start, so he didn't actually even get an assist off that. That's quite an interesting outcome. Now, Evelyn 404. Lee Sin actually ended up getting 2 deaths since his 4-0 streak. And then look at this. It does look like Caitlyn is going to start to cause big havoc right now. I mean, 6-2-1. Caitlyn is on a roll right now. 1.4 thousand gold ahead of Kennen. She's a little bit ahead on minions, as well as obviously getting those 6 kills. Very, very good for her right now. Now, look at that. They might end up trying to go for a dragon here, unless... Yeah, they are aware that this dragon is no longer warded, but the only thing they're worried about is that there's 3 people down here, so they really don't have the position right now. Even though they do have the wards, so they do have the map control, but the only problem is, are they going to do it? It's going to be risky either ways, even if they do it or not. I mean, if they don't do it, they could lose the dragon, even though they do have full vision. It only takes, I don't know, probably 30 seconds to kill the dragon at this... Sorry, not 30 seconds, probably like 10 seconds to kill the dragon at this time into the game. Whereas, you know, if they try to do it and they get intercepted, it could spell just as bad disaster. Now, there we go. We actually have an attempt on a dragon. It does look like they might get a bit risky here. It does look like, yeah, take out the ward first before the dragon. That's very good. And then they're going to end up taking a dragon out. Now, 1000 health. It is dead. No steal going off there. Now, Evelyn actually going in there. Not sure why that ace in the hole went down. I mean, it was only Evelyn engaging, so there was no way she was going to stick. She probably just, you know, wanted to get a few hits in there, get the fuck out, and that was pretty much it. Now, let's see. 13 to 15. Gold is about 5,000 gold. Actually, exactly 5,000. Well, 5.1 now. I'm just gonna stop now. 5,000 gold difference between the two of them. Obviously, Sejuani checking that the dragon is gone, saying, "Oh crap!" Now they're behind. So 5,000 gold. That does bring up the advantage by almost 1,000 extra. Not a very good idea, or rather, not a very good thing for the blue team. But what could they have done? The purple team had all the vision there. There wasn't really much they could do. Now, Evelyn is going to grab another fresh blue here. It does look like hers is just about to run out, so I guess that does make sense. She still doesn't have a Lich Bane. I'm not sure about that, but I guess she's probably going to build it a bit later, maybe even next, I'm not sure. But as you can see, Zhonya's Hourglass and Abyssal Scepter built first on her. Look at that, Malzahar with that ridiculous range. I'm assuming that was a flash in the last moment by Caitlyn. She's going to be out of that fight for the whole fight. Now, there we go, look at that. Caitlyn is going to be definitely out of that. There was nothing she could do. Actually, Sejuani jumping across that ledge. Very good. She's actually going to end up getting away here. It does look like it. They're searching for her, but she might just about be safe if she just backs off there. What is she doing? That might not be a great idea. Sejuani. Come on, that might still be a kill. Executed. Nope, it's an execute. I take it back. Now Lee Sin again. Another death for Lee Sin. 4-3. He went from 4-0 to 4-3. I think they got a little bit overconfident. Look at that blue team with 15 to 15 kills getting back in there right now. They might even get to push this tower. And even the bottom is getting a little bit pushed. Look at that. These minions are just, you know, wrecking it. But look at that. Kennen actually ended up doing a lot of damage to that trash. He might even pick him off here. Look at that. Kennen, very, very good. He ending up doing lots of damage with that stun. Wow. Impressive. Now, let's see. 3-3-3 Rumble. He went from 0-3 to 3-3-3. So very good. Getting shut down, unfortunately. So he went from 0-2-3 to 3-3-3. Now, Caitlyn picking up another kill here. She is still a little bit ahead, I would say, by gold. Maybe just a little bit now. What? There's still no difference. It's still 1100 as opposed to the 1400 that was earlier. Even though Kennen did end up getting 2 kills right there. And he's even closer to her on farm. Only 21 minions behind her right now. 20 at this stage. Now, there's a little bit of chat going on there, but I'm not going to bring that up for now. I don't really, you know, have an interest in what they're about to say, because for all I care, it could be a lot of trash talk, or maybe it's some flaming. I hope it's not flaming, because, you know, I'd like to think that 2500 rated players would be a bit more mature than that. But, you know, you get all kind of players. You could have, you know, a professional player who's just a complete dick, and, you know, that's just reality. Now, Caitlyn showing a bit of balls here, staying at the very, very front of the line. Not sure what that was about. Suppose just trying to get a few kills in there, hoping she's not going to get picked off. But, oh, look at that. Evelyn just running away from the minions. Holy shit, she's getting very low there. Bit risky there, Evelyn. 60 health, you might want to back off. Now, it does look like they have an engage here again without Evelyn's a 4 versus 4 right now. Sorry, no, 5 versus 4. Actually, all of blue team is here. Does look like Rumble is going to end up getting taken out. Wait, what? The 4 players ended up taking out one of the 5 players. Wow, guys, come on. What is going on here? Or am I being a noob here? No, it was 4 versus 4. I'm just looking around. No, again, purple team just diving further and further. Caitlyn getting a little bit of hits. Or a couple of hits off the tower. Not a very good idea, but she is safe regardless. It does look like they might get another kill here if Sejuani is not very careful. Now Caitlyn is going to do a bit of harassment, but of course take that tower first. More important than, you know, risking actually diving or getting caught by somebody. Now, Cannon is back a bit late, of course. They did lose a tower as well as, I believe, 2 kills, if I'm not mistaken. But at 30 minutes, I think that 1 or 2 kills is not really going to make that much of a difference. I mean, they do only have 16 to 19, so I mean 1 or 2 kills could be, you know, difference between 10 and 20% of kills. But right now what they need to do is the blue team needs to get in there again and just farm. I mean, Cannon needs to get better items. Right now he's still missing his either home guard or what is it called, or maybe even getting a phantom dancer, but he does need to get in there and farm up a little bit more. Now, on the other hand, they do also need Rumble to get a bit more, you know, damage and tanky. Because, of course, Rumble, he did get effed up really bad in the very start. But he did, of course, come back with those 3 kills. Now, the only problem right now is that he only has 1 completed item. Sorry, no, he has Zanya's Hourglass. But the Haunting Guys... No, actually, that's correct. Still, Haunting Guys is not a full item anymore. It can still be upgraded. And he will probably end up getting that later. Now, Zanya's Hourglass is the only item he has, which... Oh, what? Cannon actually taking that hit in the face. Not sure if that was intentional or not. Probably not. But, there we go. Caitlyn. I'm just going to follow around Caitlyn for a little bit. Caitlyn's playing quite interestingly. She's at A3. She's very aggressive, actually. She likes to harass quite a lot because of her massive range. I'm going to quickly check. That's still unchanged. 650, right? I was just checking if it didn't, you know, get to like 700 once she levels up to like, you know, 13ish or something. Now, a free dragon for the purple team. I believe that the blue team had absolutely no vision of this right now. I mean, the only vision they have is the Baron, but of course that is probably a bit more important than dragon. Of course, if the purple team picked up the Baron right now, that would be horrible. But there we go. Cannon again getting a bit greedy, getting a bit too far up ahead, and ending up dying. You know, I'm gonna see if somebody just trash talked Cannon. Hello there, hi. Now, they did pick off a free cannon. Let's see how much of this the blue team sees. They actually did end up seeing it. The only thing is that that ward is now gone, so they don't know how far along the Baron is. But of course they can't contest it. They lost cannon. So they are gonna, it looks like they're going to try to kill Lee Sin here, but Lee Sin is probably going to end up getting away here. Oh, actually, whoa, look at that. This might get a bit dangerous. They might end up picking him off. There we go. Malzahar ult going off. It does look like they pick off Lee Sin straight away. Lee Sin going from 4-0 to 4-4-5. Wow, Lee Sin, come on. You can't keep doing that. But of course, Lee Sin is gone a bit tanky right now. He is going to, of course, get the Ruby Sightstone for extra wards. Very smart, actually, choice of items to end up getting more wards for the teams. For the team, not, you know, forcing the support to go, you know, just every single item that he gets is a ward. Now, they're going to back off. They're going to get their mana and health back. Obviously, health is regenerated automatically through the Baron buff, but they're going to go back and get their mana. And I think they're going to just try to regroup and push. I mean, the way I see it, like, the purple team really has a big advantage right now. They got a free dragon. They got a free Baron. There was nothing that the blue team could do except for kill Lee Sin. And that's not really that big of a threat right now, because Lee Sin is not really doing that well anymore anyways. He was doing very good at the start. He shut down Lee Sin, or Rumble, but after that, that was it. He couldn't do anything else. He just got shut down every time. Now, what we have here is, on the other hand, is that Cannon is constantly getting caught. And I just don't know why. Every time he seems to just get caught right, you know, out of nowhere. He just ends up getting pulled by... That's hardly in... What? Wow, that is a perfect ward. Did you see that? There we go. Evelyn actually ending up raping him there. There was no escape for Cannon. Cannon just getting blown up. That is probably why Cannon ends up getting killed all the time. He just doesn't have the survival, and he gets caught every time. Now that was a bit of a sloppy move there. Obviously he didn't expect to get flashed over, but that could have probably cost him the game. Cannon is not in any team fights, and that is a big problem for them. That is the reason why the blue team is falling behind so quickly, because Cannon is simply not in the team fights, and that is a very bad thing for them right now. They need to group up. They need to grab a few kills. They need to get back in there. And Cannon, for God's sake, stop getting caught. Now, a lot of damage actually went off here. It does look like Rumble actually ends up getting a little bit too far ahead. It does look like Malzahar might also drop either that or Sejuani, because she did block that hit. Now, oh, there we go, actually another kill off for Evelyn. Evelyn is actually legendary right now, 905, as you can see. There we go, a 25-25 player, absolutely demolition right now. Triple kill. Nope, no triple kill. Or was it? Nope, it wasn't. Right, so that's it. That was the end of that game. I guess this guy's going to be going up to about 25, 31-ish, 32, I don't know exactly how much points you get at that rating, but I'm assuming you probably get, you know, a lot less than you get a low rating. So that means they probably end up getting, I don't know, 5-6 points maybe for a win, probably about 10 for a loss. So hopefully we'll see this guy a bit more now. Let's quickly have a look at his name. Kafetaja, I don't know how he wants to pronounce that, but either ways is fine. So there we go. Purple team is the winner of this match, 17-26 with 7 towers to 2. They did do a lot of pushing. They took the victory quite early, 35 minutes into the game. Not a very long game at all. Now, hope you enjoyed, and do leave it a thumbs up if you did. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And as usual, do leave me any sort of feedback or criticism. I'm pretty much open to anything. I would like to get a bit of, you know, feedback from the community, what they think about the games and what I can do to improve. See you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.